All right, guys, today we're going to be looking at how multimedia impacts student learning. Multimedia can transform student learning. It offers engaging learning experiences, provides diverse learning opportunities, and empowers learners to take control of their own education. Students learn through various formats such as text, audio, video, images, and interactive platforms. Let's take a look a little deeper at those. Students learn through text. Text provides structure for the learners, such as online text, digital journals, websites with headings, body text, captions, and interactive elements. Additionally, students also learn through audio. Audio stimulates an emotional responses and reinforces key elements with narration, sounds, and music, such as audiobooks. And here's an example of an audiobook. Kids can go out and listen to the audiobook. They could also read the hard copy of it. It's great for headphones in the classroom to listen to the audio component and to have the book, even if it's not online. It could be a hard copy of a book, but it helps students to reinforce and to learn. Another one is students learn through video. Videos connect learning with real-world learning experience. One example is Khan Academy. There are quite a few Khan Academy YouTube videos. You can also go to their website. For example, this one is Elements of a Story, and it explains all the different elements of a story. It gives great animation, great narration. Grammar Flip is another one that you can use to teach grammar. It gives a video with an explanation, great graphics, annotations. It also has a slideshow for students. Then students practice their grammar, and they take an assessment on it and get immediate assessment information back on it. It's great for grammar. YouTube is another one that provides, this one is a Powtoon. It was for Elements of a Story. Has great animation. Students really love it. It explains, it provides narration. A little interactive so that the students can really engage and understand. Another way students learn is through images. Images convey ideas, such as photographs, illustrations, diagrams, and infographics. Here's a great diagram of elements of a plot. You can see it going up the mountain, the climax at the top, and then falling down to the resolution. It's a great diagram for students to learn elements of a plot. And then another way to do that would also be a good image or diagram, which would have the setting and gives a definition of the setting, and then gives a picture to reinforce that element. It does so with all the different elements of a good story. Students also learn through interactive platforms. Interactive platforms promote learning and engagement. They're interactive simulations, virtual environments. Some good examples of these are quizzes, iExcel, study jams, cool math games, Google Earth virtual field trips. For example, if we're reading a piece of literature that's talking about the setting, we may want to take a virtual field trip just to kind of give a little prior knowledge to build on, maybe where the author's from. And that's a great way to add that interactive platform to the English classroom. Learning styles and preferences are another factor to be considered when considering student learning. Visuals, auditory, and kinesthetic learners those are styles referred to learners' strengths, while learning preferences indicate the method that the learners prefer to use. And using these learner preferences aligned with universal design for principles gives students flexibility and adapts to their diverse needs, helps to take a little more control of their education. Multimedia is a powerful tool. It drives student engagement, provides opportunities to improve motivation, comprehension, and retention. Combining visual and auditory information really catapults understanding and memory while fostering collaboration between students, problem solving, digital literacy, critical level thinking skills, helps them to make connections to text. Also, avoid cognitive overload with irrelevant information that distracts the learners. Create accessible options such as captions and alternate formats. Bayer's principles of multimedia design, I've gone ahead and given you kind of a bullet point image of some of the principles for you to look at, and we're just going to dive a little bit into a few of these. The first one is coherence principle, include essentials without distractions, such as a video with narrations and animation. Signaling principles, make sure you're signaling using visual and auditory cues, diagrams, and highlights to emphasize the message, online text and images. Redundancy principle, avoid reusing the same information, narrate the steps to a problem, label, annotate directly on the text. That's great for an English classroom. Spatial continuity principle, place related text and visuals in close proximity to each other. Another way to do that would be to label or annotate directly on the text or problems. Segmenting principles, chunk learning into smaller, more manageable segments. For example, chunking text if you're reading maybe a short story or a piece of literature. You could chunk smaller paragraphs together, read it. You could also do the same thing for videos to segment so that the students can learn better. Pre-training principle, introduce main concepts with background information, for example, handouts, visuals, anything that gives background information about what you're learning helps to lay the foundation for students to learn more. If you are really interested in these Mayer's principles of multimedia design, I provided a video for you, and then once again I've got the diagram image for you. So with all of that in mind, multimedia has many benefits, and they are definitely worth looking at to engage our students in our classrooms, providing diverse learning opportunities, and to empower our students to really take control of our education. So thanks for being with me.